Hey everybody, this is an update video for my Donkey Kong Country-like game. Let's go ahead and just jump into here so I can show you what I've got going. So, um, first of all, I guess I have three different character skins. I'm not sure if they're going to be actually like playing differently or not, but I can just push my change button, change between them. This is my normal one. This is like a girl. And this is like a guy with a beard. So yeah, not a whole lot there, but yeah. So let's go ahead. I guess I've got a sort of world map here. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the whole thing be free roam or if part of it will be like following a path to a point. I think that, I don't know, I think it's cool to push a button and see the guy like follow a path to the next level marker. Obviously there is a place for free roam. I'm thinking of like Super Mario Wonder has a world map where a lot of it is free roam, but it's also got like follow the path, traditional level select kind of thing, which I guess Donkey Kong Country 3 did. It's just that the free roam areas were just all in the water, and then anything not in the water was traversing like a map like Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. Anyway, I've got a level name there. Obviously, it's taken from Donkey Kong Country 3. This is, I just fell down here out of the sky there. I can mine stuff, which is not at all Donkey Kong-like, but I do have my roll. I can pick up this box. I can collect gems, and let's see, I can throw this box to the enemy. Thing to point out with the gems is that they do go towards the top corner of the screen, and I've got a counter up there. I've actually got some stats showing. I'm not sure if I can get rid of those at this time, but I can roll, I can jump out of that, I can roll to take out enemies. I got some Kong letters that act like, well, it just spells Ruby right now. But yeah, I can jump on these platforms. Like, I can't make this platform jump unless I roll jump like that. And yeah, these are one-way platforms, so I can jump up and land on it. This is a checkpoint flag. So right now, if I were to die, I'll restart the level from the beginning. But if I go hit that checkpoint flag and then die, as you can expect, I will instead start at this checkpoint flag. If I just go ahead and jump off a cliff here. Ta-da! And this box will give me I guess I've been working on just putting together regular Donkey Kong Country like abilities. So this fan thing is going to be like Dixie's hair twirl, where it lets me kind of float along and down to where I want. The main character guy, he's got this pickaxe, so he can just mine stuff. I don't know why. It's just the only mechanic I came up with on my own. And yeah, there's gems that float in the air, and they got a little kind of a pulsing light to them. And yeah, these Kong letters, if I re-grab them, they still, like, they reappear. I guess they shouldn't reappear if I'm on the same playthrough, but it doesn't matter. They're going to be like a sort of like a permanent collectible kind of thing, so they're see-through when I've collected them already. Oh dang. Oh yeah, the game paused for a split second when I got hit there. If I break this box, oh my gosh, this box isn't breaking. Fine, I'll just throw it at an enemy. There we go. So yeah, I got the hover. I got like a that would be like a banana bunch pickup where it has all the rubies like go to the corner. Watch it again. You can see the rubies will keep going to the corner even when I move the camera. So that's nifty. Down here you can see like there's a little bit of shade just for the dark areas. I'm not sure if I want to keep that. Here's the next letter, and next to a cannon, which takes me up into a bonus room. And it has a timer that counts down with a little circle bar that will tell me how much time is left. And this one's just a simple get to the top. And when I grab it, it adds up to the top there. And similar to a Donkey Kong Country 2, I believe, has the checkpoint on the bonus coin, whatever you want to call it, when I've already collected it. And so it doesn't add to the number I've collected already. But that is all I have for this level, which is not a whole lot. But I'm going to go ahead and exit. There are other levels which I don't have here. So let me go over some other stuff. I do have, so what I kind of like from Donkey Kong Country 3, again, is like, I don't really, okay, so I don't like the Banana Bird caves in particular, but I do like how there are like hidden things on the world map that you can just stumble across or look for maybe to get like an extra bonus. So I've added, oh, there's a problem with that question mark display there. I'll have to fix that. I've added that there are these secret levels that can be found, and they're not full levels. They're more like a bonus room challenge. So you can find these, instead of finding a Banana Bird cave and doing a lame Simon game thing, you can do another bonus room thing to get another gem, or like bonus coin, which would then be used to unlock Lost World levels, stuff like that. And so the way the level markers are also done is that a level that has not been beaten is a full color of red. A level that has gotten everything found in it is a black, like it's empty. I don't have an example here, but a level that would be beaten but doesn't have everything in it collected, it would be there's like an X, a red X, or is it a red or black X inside of the red circle? I forget which one I stuck with. This over here would be eventually you get to the boss level, and then you can exit and go to like the bigger map screen, which I don't think that's good. No, it doesn't go anywhere. Let's check out the let's go back to the title screen, go back in here, and let me pull up, so I can remember my buttons, the progress menu. Oops, never mind, that just crashed it. I don't know why. Guess I'm not playing with all my stuff here. Okay, then let's go ahead and pause this. Okay, so I've got this little, it's supposed to be like the end of the level marker. It's not final. I'm not sure what would be better, but it starts this little thing. So you can like mash the button to get more gems or what would be bananas, and finishes the level. And let's see. There we go. So now we got, okay, yeah. So if it's partially done, it's got like a red X or a black X inside the red circle, looking like I've like dug out some stuff. And this is just meant to be, it's just to go along with like the mining theme or whatever. But let's check out another level. So this is actually what would be like a super hard challenge level. I'm really just trying to test out the limits of what the character can do. So I can roll over. You can roll over a like. Oh, see. So these are bouncing springs. So if I just jump on top of it, it's just going to bounce like that. Where if I hold the jump button, then it will bounce me higher. Which, you know, that's how it should work. And so what I do here is I don't hold jump while I'm moving across these, and I do hold jump for that, and then not there, and then I can roll over these, roll through some enemies, and jump. That was a indicator of how, as you roll through enemies, you build or at least lengthen your roll distance so that you can go longer in the air. I think you also get more speed. This right here is a test showing that you can jump and move, completely change direction in the air. So you can jump onto a platform that's directly above you by doing that. And yeah, what you got, the ceiling ends your jump early. You can tap jump to do that, or hold jump to go higher, as it should be. There's a minimum height on the jump like that. You can jump on enemies. And then similar to the springs, if you jump on enemies and hold the jump button, you'll jump higher. Oh, I completely backed off on that enemy before I even touched it. I completely missed that one. And when you die, so in the top left, you can see, I've still got that text in the way, but the red text shows that I've got 257 total gems and then 5 gems that I've picked up just now. And so when you die, you lose a certain number of them. I actually don't recall how many it is. You lose 20. I think it might just be a flat 20. So like Mario Odyssey is a flat 10 coins every time you die. I figured this would be a flat 20 just because you're going to be picking up gems all the time. And then this is another test of like showing that if I'm really just trying to test the limits of what my current movement is doing. So let's see, there we go. I can roll left there. If I want to get all these gems. But what I'm supposed to do, it might be easier to go that way. There we go. And then this is the end. Mash for more gems. And there you have it. There's another level finished. And then another level. Oh, this is just the test level. So this is where I was doing all the testing and stuff. Like I still have the hooks that you can hang on. I got barrel cannons, which if you shoot into an enemy, I've got mine carts. That one's supposed to be one you ride on top. This is one you ride inside, meaning when you jump, it jumps with you. Where if you're riding on top of it, then it won't jump. So if I reset the room here and go on top of this guy. Okay, it's kind of, I don't know why I've got this weird platform here. Because it just makes it way harder to move with it. But whatever. Let's see, I think I've moved. I don't have any bonus rooms in here anymore. Oh, yes, I do. There are the portal things here. Okay, yeah. So I got this one again. Is it going to take me right back out? Yeah. This box was a big challenge to get because it's a box that will move with a moving platform. So like these are one-way platforms. You can jump through them. And then I can drop the box if I hold down instead of just releasing it where I throw it. Right now the boxes are set to explode only after they fall a certain amount of height. Huh. Here's some TNT. If I put that down, it lights and it will explode. Just like that. These rock piles are strangely upside down. Not sure why that's happening. Here's another bonus room. If I just run to an enemy in a bonus room, I get this jump to retry or change to exit. It's referring to my buttons. I actually do have a script now in another game I'm working on that tells you what your buttons are. So I could change it to be the buttons that you actually have. If I hit that guy, I get the gem. Brings me out. And yeah. Oh yeah, Ruby are the 4 Kong letters there. Again, just grabbing stuff. I got cannons that will shoot, they'll rotate. Like this one rotates all the way around. This one is just a single, this one automatically fires when it's got the arrow on it that I have. These ones just rotate. And yeah, they can rotate in any direction. This one only rotates like within a limited range. So I can make cannons that do that. And I got spikes down here. When I take damage, I lose a form. My forms are listed down in the bottom left, so I got that one. Another form I have is this block one. It lets you drop a bounce pad thing wherever you want. This thing right here gives me all my guys back. So yeah, you could drop it underneath yourself if you wanted to exploit it. I can't change characters while I'm in the air. Whoops. And yeah, the game does like pause for a second when you get hit. It's just to emphasize to you that you got hit. And then there's another level finisher. All right, I don't think this is anything. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So another thing we can look at, let's see if it works, the progress screen. Why is it not working? Letter clear. All right, hold on. Okay, I've got it working now. So if I go to the progress screen, it shows like the current world and like the level names that I've been to, and it shows my status on like that would the first three things, the diamonds, would be like bonus coins. And then you got what would be Kong letters, and then most gems. So that's most gems you've had in a single life in the level. I think it doesn't carry over if you die. So it's just however many, that's the most number of gems you've had in a level, in that particular level at once. The reason it doesn't save when you die is because otherwise you'd be able to like grab a whole bunch, kill yourself, lose 20, and as long as you got more than 20 before you died, you could just do that to rack up like 9,000 gems if you really, really want to, and that would kind of defeat the purpose of the statistic, is that it can't be valued that way. Fastest time is just how fast you beat the level. And yeah, at the bottom, platform challenge is there because it was like a secret optional level. So when I get more worlds made, I'll be able to press like left or right here to look at the stats of everything. I took inspiration on this from the Game Boy Advance port of Donkey Kong Country 1 because I really liked that it tracked your Kong letters in that. It would like, because otherwise the GBA port of Donkey Kong Country 1 specifically, I like better than the Super Nintendo version because it's got like a stat screen, which makes the Kong letters like something worth collecting just for completion. It's also got the extra camera stuff, but that's the side point. Basically, I took inspiration that I like it to tell me my stats in the levels. Because I mean, the Kong letters never really did anything in the first three country games. They do something in Returns and Tropical Freeze, but yeah. So. Oh yeah, and the third, there's actually only intended to be 2 bonus levels per level. But when you get all the Kong letters, or in this case, Ruby letters, that gives you the third one. So I don't think we saw that, but that is what would happen. Settings, these are the same settings I have in, well, actually not all of them. The window sizing stuff is new, but like Rogue Tanks has the same like music and sound effects stuff. I can mute that. Same thing with music. Window scale, so it lets me, this is the actual resolution of the game. It's, 640 by 320, and then you can scale it up. It is testing that my full resolution right now is just 1080p. Like I think it checks what your monitor's resolution is in order to allow the scaling max. The border. So if let's see, well this won't capture the border, but you can turn the window border off. So this is basically like a screen filling windowless or borderless window instead of it being just full screen. VSync, turn on and off, filter, sharper or smooth. You can see how that looks. Just looks blurry. But if you like that, if you think it's kind of maybe like a CRT filter or something, I don't know. Controls, this is actually a good thing here. So you can remap the buttons. In fact, you can remap them to a controller. Jump, attack, change, start, and it'll tell you what those buttons are over there. So now I'm using controller instead of a keypad. Rumble on and off. I don't know if I have anything that actually does rumble right now. And you can restore the defaults just with a push button. Now my gamepad doesn't work. I gotta switch back to keyboard. But that is where I'm at. If we go back to the title screen, we got the same settings and controls here. And so I've got multiple save files. So this is again like a new game starting all over. I don't have any progress made, as you can see. And if I want to erase the file, it's just written on the screen. I can just do that. And I have a little smoke cloud effect for deleting my data. And then, yeah, I think that's everything there is to tell. Let me see if I get all of the letters here. There we go. You can see it create another gem or diamond for me. So yeah, I honestly do like from Returns and Tropical Freeze how you can, well, when you end the level, you just beat the ending barrel to get like an extra bonus reward. In this case, that's kind of like what I'm doing here. And I think they're all just going to be the same. Yeah, it's just the same test level because I don't have proper levels made. And yeah, you can check your progress and during the level. See your best times, all that stuff. So yeah, I guess, are there any questions about this? I've got moving platforms. You can see the path that they're going to take. I don't have diagonal moving platforms working yet, as you can see here. I mean, it's not a priority, but it is something I was working on. So yeah, I guess, what should be the next thing I add to this? Like, what is something from Donkey Kong Country Trilogy that should be in here that I don't have yet? I think I've got like a roll jump. I got these hooks you can hang on. You can take out enemies by rolling into them or jumping on them. I think it was in the first level I showed that had different enemy types. I don't have them all here, but I got the regular enemies, which you can jump on or roll into. Yeah, the point of this guy is it's like another kind of like Dixie Kong easy mode. Wow, I don't know why those boxes aren't breaking. That one just kept going. But this guy, he's got like red spikes on his head. So if I try to jump on him, it's actually going to hurt me. But I can roll into him. So I do have like different enemy types there. And I'm pretty sure I got one. Oh, yeah. We already did it. In the bonus level, there was a guy with a spear where you can't roll into him, but you can jump on him. So yeah, I got different enemy types. I got bonus rooms. Got different gems. I have sort of a parallax scrolling background. Let me see if I can jump into this guy. Oh, I did, but it killed me. Okay, so that's not ideal. That'll have to be fixed. Should be able to jump into an enemy with a box and take him out. But yeah, the background sort of scrolls. As you can see, there's just a little bit of it. You can see like different crystals in the background. I mean, my favorite theme from Donkey Kong Country 2 is definitely the mines. So I think I took inspiration from that on where I was going to start. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is to report on, I think. I've been working on another game more recently. That's like Goof Troop from the Super Nintendo. So I might put out a progress report on that next, but I'm liking the way this is looking. Well, yeah, I got like all the basic features that I think I need. And so yeah, I guess the next step would actually just be like some level design, right? I mean world design and everything, really. I think I just had these things out here on the map just for testing purposes. They probably shouldn't reappear ever, because there shouldn't be any reason to like grind out gem collecting on the world map. You're gonna do that. It should be in a level where there's enemies and stuff. Anyway, I think this update video has gone long enough. Let me know what you think and what should be my priority, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.